But how do you maintain and balance and prioritize your mental well-being in the midst of pursuing your dreams? So when, like last week or the week before, when you really had to make that decision about that client, what sort of things do you do to balance to make sure that your mental well-being is being looked after?
Well, I'm very, these are my non-negotiables, I call them.
Yeah, okay.
First of all, I get up early.
Mm-hmm.
I get up, my alarm goes off at about 4 a.m. and I feed my dog and I make a cup of tea and I go outside and I do a beautiful meditation for 10, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And some of it's about a visualization again, right? And then I go for a run. So a form of exercise, and running is my running meditation. It is where I clear my energy and it just balances me in every way.
Yeah.
And I eat well. I don't eat packaged or any of that food. Okay, I have Parmesan cheese. I eat for my body to be fit and healthy. And I look after myself. I go to bed early. I'm like 8 hours sleep. And I say no to anything that doesn't feel good to me. Mm-hmm. Even if I've committed to something, like I've committed to going out to an event tonight. And you know what? I've had a really big week and I'm probably not going.
Mm-hmm.
I will honor my body because that is more important because if I'm tired, am I being my best self going to an event? No.
No,
definitely
not.
I mean, if it was something I had to be there, I would absolutely go. But this is something just a networking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just seeing how I feel because my sleep and my well-being comes over anything else in my life now.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah.
I guess I look at things very differently. Also, if anyone's here who is a single woman, we also are looking after everything. So energy is going into a lot of areas that usually is very masculine for the man.
Mm.
So this is where that combination of masculine and feminine energy also, sometimes I'm a little more too much on the masculine, so it's that compromise. But my non-negotiables to keep health and fitness and meditation. You've got to have quietness.
Mm.
We live in a crazy world that everything is going, everything, bing, 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 bing. And if you can't spend at least 15 minutes, 2 times a day to go inward and be within, to allow yourself to breathe, to just center yourself.
Yeah.
Because then you're not reacting to life.
Yeah. And I love that you just talked about, that networking event tonight as well. So obviously boundaries are very important for you too. And I think that's one of the things, again, that we need to make sure that we're always got our boundaries in check, because, if it's just a networking event and you are tired and I often feel now I'm the same. I'm actually can be quite honest with people and say, I've had a really big week. I'm really tired. I'm actually not going to go tonight. Now, the response from that person is then always interesting for me too, because I talk about, do you have to have courage to put boundaries in place or have confidence? Because I always say, if you feel like you've got to be courageous to put a boundary in place, then you're concerned about their response.
Yeah.
But if you've got confidence to put that boundary in place, you don't care what the response is.
I call it self-love.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I have to say, because I am a confident woman, so for me that word's doesn't resonate as much. But when I say this is self-love, Yvonne, this is me putting me first, because you have to put yourself first.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're married or not. If you don't love yourself more than anyone else, that means you're always giving something else to someone else and not filling your cup.
Yeah.
Boundaries are very important. And like I said, I think women don't have the boundaries around so many areas of their life, giving too much, doing too much. So check in with your boundaries. Definitely.
Really important, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, so it seems like a good time to go to a break, just to hear from our beautiful sponsors that we have on the show. So we will have a quick break and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.